Today, we journey back in time to a faraway land called the Mediterranean to visit our friends the Romans. Now, the Romans started out as a primitive mud village along the Tiber River. There was much conflict between the Etruscans and the Latins. Later, the Latins created a republic in 509 BC. The Romans then slowly conquered the entire Italian peninsula. Yes. And they won many wars, the most renowned war being the Punic Wars, where Carthage and Rome fought for control of the Mediterranean. What were their hobbies and duties? Let's find out as we follow the ideal Roman soldier, Frankie Frankel, the Roman.
Here behind me, we have Frankie Frankel the Roman. Look at his pose, standing mightily upon this table. He is the backbone of the Roman civilization. He trained hours a day and hours upon hours, just buffening up for the crisis at hand. Look at that. Such fine muscle control he has. And his mighty weapon, the pillar. It's a spear that can be used to keep enemies at bay at long periods of time in close quarters combat. And it also can be used as a medium-range weapon and thrown. Look at that great throw. Telling me this guy does not throw far, then you are a liar. And now, for his next one. Where'd you go? Oh, look at that. Indeed. And for his next weapon, the Gladius. Fine Roman soldier, grab your Gladius. Look at that. A killing machine he is holding that. This close quarter sword was used to keep enemies at bay as well, just like the spear, except a little more up close and personal. Now this weapon killed quite a bit of enemies. Now, look at this. And now, for the defense of my awesome Roman soldier behind me, he has his rectangular shield to stop arrows and swords from penetrating him. That is some of the things the Romans have to keep them alive in the battlefield. The Romans were also known to pack very well. Hi, I'm Safari Joe, and this here is Frankie Frankel the Roman, and we are here to show you all the things that are inside a Roman's backpack, made of cowhide. As you can see, lovely cowhide this is. Say hello to the people. Hi. Did you see that? That's pretty crazy. Do you know how long it took me to teach this Roman to say hi? A long time. Thank you. Anyway, spin around and show them your lovely cowhide backpack. Fine ushers on this backpack. Anyway, yes, this is their backpack, and I'm about to show you the contents that are inside. Now, these Romans carried 40 pounds of equipment on them, you know, just to get them through wherever it is they're walking. And some of the things they would carry, let's see here, is a means of documenting. Now, everyone, I guess, would like to keep documentation of what they're doing for reference later on in life, or miscellaneous uses. And here, a means of getting water. Oh, this here is a lovely flagon bearing the likeness of horses. And here is a tool no Roman should be without on the road. This here is their trusty knife. Knife, good for all sorts of things, as you know. And we have a means of food carried about them on their back. They had to carry enough food to last them as long as their march would be. They'd march for days on end. Here is 2 potatoes. Good enough. Alright. And here, last but not least, among the things that they use for personal use, is a means of cooking. Now we have our trusty utensil and our pot. And of course, soldiers were issued a means of repairing. And here I have, dig up a hammer. You never know when you're going to need your hammer. And of course, personally, when they need to sleep, they've got a pillow. And here we have a Roman, and he was marching on the road he made. Romans marched everywhere, all the way across their empire. Their only means of getting around. As you can see, a Roman is marching in formation, standard, all the troops following behind him, as you can clearly see. And we stop for the Romans. And we about face and look at the camera. And here, a Roman stands ready to do what they also love to do so very, very much. They like to build roads. Yes, the Romans love to build roads. And as you can see here, this fine, smart, young Roman specimen here is building a nice road. Yes, lovely road he's making. And also, contrary to popular belief, the Romans love to march some more. Yes. Look at this fine Roman march. Marching, marching. And look off in the distance. Enemy torches. I wonder what dangers lie ahead. Let's follow.